Hello and welcome back one all. We are here today because it is time to talk about Chaos Avenger class and what it can actually do in challenge fights. If you're new around here, make sure you hit that subscribe button and of course leave the video with a like. So for this, we're going to have to head over to Drakath, and I know lots of you will be wondering what comp we're running for this. So as you can tell, I am the Chaos Avenger, aka the solo, aka the tank for this run, and then we have got Stone Crusher, Arch Paladin and Lord of Order. For me personally, this is definitely the most recommended setup now. It is far better than any of the other ones I have used. It's really not complicated. Yes, I do use potions, but again, you really would not need that for this run. Interestingly, and this is probably the best thing about Chaos Avenger, throughout the whole fight, I'm putting in anywhere between 35 to 50k damage on the main hits, which generally the auto attack, because that is where you deal the vast majority of this class's damage. Having said that, the rest of the crits are not too bad either. So for those of you who don't know, Chaos Avenger did recently get buffed, and as a result, it can now taunt, or at least it is a taunt type class, which means that it can run as the tank for groups in challenge fights, where previously you would have used Naval Commander and classes similar to that, Chrono Commander, etc, etc. Later on, in the later parts of the fight, you will see what I mean with the damage front. It doesn't actually scale down too much, which means that when you expect Drakath to be pretty much nerfing your attacks and dealing not so much damage to him, when you're literally just going through the final stage of this fight, the 5 million down towards the 0, you're going to continue doing lots of damage, and it means this goes one heck of a lot quicker and does actually save you guys quite a bit of time. I've definitely done my quickest runs using this strategy, so it's definitely the go-to if you haven't tried it already, and if you are a member with the preview, make sure you're running it in your group because it will just help out everyone. There is one issue, however. As you'll see on screen, there's starting to become quite a lot of dodges. That is because our Arch Paladin at the time didn't realise they shouldn't be using their 5th ability, and all of a sudden Drakath starts dodging a lot. Now, if you have used Chaos Avenger, you'll know why this is a problem, because everything uses 50 mana, and if you do not land your attack, you're not going to get that 50 mana back, which is how you regen it on the class, which means then you're not going to be able to run the tank, and as a result your whole team's going to wipe and it's going to go terribly. So in this instance, we literally just dropped a gentle reminder not to use the 5th skill, and we carried on as normal and managed to regain the fight, and then let us just slow it down for the final bit, just so you can see the actual damage stage at the end, which is the most important part. You see, we're getting this down. I'm still doing like 30k crits, which is pretty crazy compared to with every other run I've ever done. Anyway, so into the final stages, I do pop a potion for this, and of course we are using our damage boosting weapons, and we've got loads of buffs going on, but you can see we literally shred through him, 50k crits all the time. And that is the end of Drakath. So everyone, I literally just wanted to put this out there just to tell you that Chaos Avenger is a pretty OP class for challenge fights and group activities where you need to defeat hard-hitting bosses. Certainly on this side of life, this is gonna be in that S tier for me, but the rest of the class, well, we'll wait to the review to decide on how it's actually gonna rate overall. But if you're not already working towards this class when it's gonna become available next week, make sure you do those daily quests, because actually this is gonna be worth it, and I don't think it's gonna be going in my bank. So guys, thank you all very much for watching. Leave the video a like, and of course subscribe, and I'll see you all again incredibly soon.